Chapter 1: The Abused and the Escaped. Your POV: broken, hurt, alone. This is how I feel all the time because of my family, because of my torments, because of them. I am pale, skinny, and covered in bruises. My eyes lost their shine long ago. I wasn't always the punching bag for my family. Would you believe me when I say that once I was loved? Yeah, neither would I, but it did happen. It all changed when the year after I was born, Yang came around, and then she was born. She was born. My father would pay most of his attention to her, and then my mother left. Father blamed me for being such a mistake and locked me down in the basement, and then summer came along. She was nice at first, but soon started to do the same when Ruby was born. I hate my sisters. Whenever I was allowed out of the basement, they would go always gang up on me, and I'd always end up being in trouble. Then beatings came. This happened when Ruby was 6. At first, it was just Ty, and then Summer joined in. Ruby was 6, and at first, it was just Ty, and then Summer joined in, and then soon after, everyone did it. Every morning, I'd wake up with aching everywhere, and then over the course of the day, old wounds would open back up again, never allowed to heal. Today was my birthday, my 11th to be exact, and as usual, they completely ignored it. Instead, the beatings were worse, and afterwards, they say something along the lines of, "Why did you have to be born today?" They would then leave me to bleed out on the basement floor. I was all alone. No one wanted me. Nobody liked me. And I no one liked. What did I do to deserve this? I don't know. All I know, Ty, oi, scuff bag. Susie, what should I say instead of this word?
Doo-doo bag.
Oi, doo-doo bag. Come upstairs and make us all breakfast. That is my cue to go. I got up and limped my way upstairs. As I neared the top, I spotted both my sisters looking at me, smiling intent as they were both holding a vase in their hands above the floor. My eyes widened as I knew what they were about to do. Me whispering, "Please, don't do it." Yang, sorry, abused and neglected Malreader, but we thought we'd give you a birthday beating. She then let it go. I watched in slow motion as the vase made contact with the floor. All its structural integrity left in that one moment, and so did my hopes of ever being loved once more. The sound piercing the bitter silence, and as soon after that I heard the booming steps of Ty. He stood looking at all of us, rage ever present on his face. Who broke the hecking vase? Ruby then started to fake tearing up as she lied straight to his face. Ruby fake crying. It was all abuse and neglect of Malreader's fault. Me and Yang were trying to stop him, but he wouldn't listen. His eyes darted to me, looking for more of an excuse to beat the dirt out of me. His eyes turned to the color of blood as his hands formed a fist. His footsteps booming as he drew closer. He then reared his hand back and punched me in the face, breaking my nose. I fell to the floor, clenching my broken nose as he continuous kicked me in the ribs, earning numerous cracks from the weak and brittle bones. Yang, can we help, Dad? Can we help? Her smile, her damn smile, gets them every time. Am I right, Suzu?
My God. You're chilling. You're joking.
She was enjoying every second of this, being able to beat her brother, the one that used to be loved. I saddened even more as Ty nodded. The two little devils walked and started kicking my skinny frame as well, ignoring my cries of help. After some time, they stopped and walked off. They had left the house, letting me survive for another day. I heard a croak of a raven coming from my left. I looked to my left weakly and saw a black feather, crimson red eyes looking at me through the window. I paid no attention to it and focused on getting up. When I got up, I had to lean on a wall for stability. I looked back at the window to see the raven gone, and in its place with my mother. I scoffed and walked to the kitchen, not giving her the pleasure of my attention. Raven, that's no way to treat your mother. I looked back at her as she neared toward me. I readied for another, which was evident by the scrawling and flinching. Instead of a fist to the face, I was brought to a warm embrace. I was surprised, but I didn't return the gesture. She let go, saddened. Why aren't you glad to see me? She sounded so surprised, as if she knew. She left without a trace. No visits, no letters, no calls home. Me, it's all your fault. Why my fault for what? Her tone dropped. The happiness in its place, sadness, the beatings. You left a trace. You left without a trace. No visits, not even a letter to say you were doing fine. And because of that, I paid the price. I paid the price of something that wasn't my fault. She flinched at my sudden outburst. She looked down, sad and worried. I know. I see it every day. Then why didn't you stop it? She just stood there in silence. She tried to hug me once more. This time I dodged it. Her composure went from sadness to despair. You are no mother of mine. Isn't that right, Suzu? She basically left him. Can you believe that?
Holy shit, yeah.
What was that
Wow.
reaction?
Sorry.
No,
You're no
reaction.
mother of mine. My god, what the fuck? I have a little bit of a delay.
Language, Suzu. Replace the F word with the heck.
Fudge?
Close enough, but that's
I have no idea what the heck is going on. I'm sorry.
She then looked down, but what I didn't know was that during this moment she severed her bond with me. I heard footsteps walking away, and when I looked back, all there were feathers. I sighed and cleaned the place up. Many as well deceased the chance of being beaten up again. Time skip. Venom POV. Suzu, can you do Venom?
Nope.
You're no fun.
I know.
If this can get 2 likes, I'll force Suzu to do it.
No, it has to be 100 likes.
Please.
If it's 100 likes, I'll do some. If it's not,
alright, you heard it. 100 likes. Let's go. I have been watching this boy over the past weeks, and today was the final straw. I had watched how his father and sisters beat him up, and then how his mother thought everything was alright, and now watching him sit on the floor, no food, no water, no love, I felt truly sorry for him. He reminded me of myself in a way, exiled and alone. I had a thought pop up in my head. If him and I were to survive, we would have to cooperate. Hey, you get it? He used the C and the O from cooperate. Get it, Suzu?
Okay, bro.
Thank you, bro. And it means that I helped us both. And then so be it. As he laid his head on the floor and shut his eyes, I made my move. I slithered over to him and attached myself to his body. And then I let myself be absorbed into it and began to enter his mind. Your POV, I awoke to feel darkness. All I could see was darkness. And then I was able to see. I was in the basement with flickers of light. I got up feeling more hungry than usual. Without any sense of thought, I ran upstairs to the kitchen. I opened the fridge to spot frozen chicken nuggies. I took the bag and opened it, and then tipped it all into my mouth, paying no mind to my abuser standing there furious. Suzu, can you say behind you?
No.
It has nothing to do with the story, I promise.
I already see it, bro.
Can you?
You're not sneaky.
Oh,
Just keep reading it. You're doing fine.
Wait, I got this.
Behind you.
That's great.
I stood there confused until I was punched in the face. I looked at the attacker to see Ty reeling back his fist for another punch. He hit my leg and broke it. I screamed in pain as he continuously punched my stomach, making me cough up blood, and then he stopped. You little dirt. You ate our food. You will get a worse punishment by far. Before he could do anything else, black goo formed over my body. It healed my wounds and even fixed my leg. Then I felt it propping me up, and then a black mask formed over my face. I felt someone taking control. Venom. I took over the fear on the fear in Ty's face with amazing. I grabbed his neck and lifted him up, but below my height. Venom.
Eyes, lungs, pancreas. So many snacks, so little time.
I was about to bite his head off then all of us bite his head off. Then all of a sudden I was hit. I turned around to see a broken chair and a blonde little girl. This must be Yang. I threw Tai away and was about to bite down on Yang's head, but then I saw Ironwood and a few of his men. I should have known that he would still be after me. I quickly ran out the door, not before I bit off one of his men's heads clean off. As we escaped, I spotted a large island, probably Vale. Soon I took a moment and quickly swam there. Through POV, I woke up as I jumped out of the water. The black goo absorbed itself inside me. My legs! I got up, and the weirdest thing was that I was standing without issue. I could have sworn my leg was broken. I lifted my leg up and placed it back down on the ground to prove the point. Oh my. What should I say instead of this? I'm not religious, Suzu.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. How the... Now they're not broken. What is happening? I walked over toward container boxes. Why does it have to say sad, Suzu? It says boxed and sad against it.
I have no idea.
And then some black goo formed from my shoulder. A face appeared. It had large milky white eyes and razor-sharp teeth that formed a toothy grin. Me, what the heck are you?
I am Venom, and you are mine.
Why are you laughing, Suzu? You bit off someone's head.
Fuel in the tank. Listen carefully.
Abuse and neglected male reader.
You did not find us, we found you. Think of yourself as my ride.
What are we going to do?
We need to become stronger. You remember how Tai treated you.
How do you know about that?
I know everything. YN.
Abuse and neglected reader. You do?
Everything about you.
How?
Hello.
Hi, Lemon. You wanna do some
Oh,
reading?
Wattpad. Oh.
You wanna do some
Shh, I'm going to turn you down.
Ooh.
I'm
Wattpad.
recording this. Calm down.
Oh, my bad.
Would you like to read Venom? Right now I'm having the computer do it.
Okay.
You're the voice of Venom now.
Oh yeah, I'll do a voice.
Oh, and also YN is a abused and neglected male reader.
Your name.
No. So to replace your
The what?
abused and neglected male reader.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm inside your head. You are a loser, neglected man.
What?
Neglected man.
No,
Abused and neglected male
Oh.
reader.
it's like my name how it is right now. Abused and neglected male reader.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm inside your head. You are a loser, abused, and neglected male reader.
He stopped talking and then just stayed there facing me. Are you gonna eat someone else?
Most likely.
Oh gosh.
That is why we are here. Cooperate and you might just survive. That is the deal.
What is it in it for me?
You gotta show these abusers how much you have grown in strength.
I then stood up and Venom formed back into me. I walked to the cargo hub and into the streets, ready for when I give them what they deserve. Author's note. Okay, so that's the first chapters. Let me know what you think. If so, you hadn't caught up with the thing. Here it is. This was the way I set out dialogue. Mostly for you and Venom. YN. Talking to Venom in the head, Venom. Talking to you in your head.
To your head.
You don't have to read. This is just author's notes. It's over.
Oh. Oh.
Venom came like halfway into the story.